I've been talking to Will. Like me and Will have been sitting down and really trying to put.
Will?
Will Moore.
Oh, William.
Yeah,
okay,
sorry,
gotcha.
okay,
yeah, no, that's fine.
But yeah, trying to get some like more concrete benchmarks, goals, all that. So,
yeah.
Just with all that being said, we'll just kind of we'll see where we were.
Have that acknowledge that you did put it out there.
How was that?
That's a great example.
I could probably just stop.
Have that acknowledge that you did put it out there.
All right, so put it out there.
We could talk about like building your own personal brand.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
So we just said that. At least you know you did it. All right, just turn this down. All right. So yeah, you know, you actually put it out there. You tried it. Along with the spread the positive stuff, we're getting into this branding world that we're not super familiar with. We've had, you know, some experience with it in the past. With your experience with CrossFit Rampage and the brand that you've solidified within this community already, can you speak on that? Like, how did you get into that, and what was the mindset with all that?
Yeah, so I haven't, you know, tried to personally like build a brand per se, but you have to put yourself out there. There's so many people in a sea of things that it's very easy to just hide and read everyone else's, you know, stuff online and just listen to other things. But everyone has their own thoughts and opinions, and maybe someone else wants to listen to those because they agree. Even if you think it's, you know, again, just a thought or an opinion and it doesn't matter, like other people that have those same thoughts, opinions, ideas, they might want to hear someone else talk about it just to understand, like, hey, I'm not the only one. So by posting on the internet, by making YouTube videos, by speaking your mind and not just going along with what everyone else is saying and doing it for long enough. Yeah. I'm not talking 3 months or a year or 2 or 3 years. I say just be who you are and keep doing it, and don't worry if you make some people mad or angry along the way. Like, that's gonna happen, right? Like, even the best leaders in the world that have huge followings in whatever capacity that is, they're still gonna have people that dislike them. Yeah, exactly. So you know, I have just always tried to continue to put things out on my personal pages on social media, on our business page, and then be at places. Like, yeah, I'll admit I get stuck here at the business a lot, but if there are other community events, you know, related to my industry, I like being there and having my face there, yeah. Whether it's as a spectator or in the world of CrossFit as a competitor, or helping out in some capacity, coaching someone or judging an event. So the more you're seen in your industry, the more you have to say, the more you interact with what others have to say, the more known you're going to be. Yeah. And it's not that, you know, what we're doing or building a brand or anything, it's not that everything is about a following, but it's nice to know that you have people listening, for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's textbook for sure. That was really insightful. I agree 100%. I think some of the keys I took away from that, consistency, and patience, especially with the social side of things, and you know, keeping your face out there and your name out there. I think you've done an incredibly good job with CrossFit and how you've done all that. Like you're speaking about the new transition with the way people are brought on board.
Yeah.
Can you speak on that? I think it's really insightful.
Yeah, absolutely. So anyone listening to this that has ever looked into taking a fitness class probably understands exactly what I'm going to say. And then after I sort of drop the big theme here, or whatever we might call it, you might have a mindset shift. So in the fitness industry, most like group-based class things, whether it be yoga, Pilates, Pure Barre, CrossFit, cycle, whatever, from what I understand, most have a come try a free class. Okay, whether it's on a Saturday morning or it's during the week and you can sign up online or whatever, come try a free class, see how you like it. And the CrossFit industry to a T has just adopted that, and there's no rule that says you have to. Well, I tried it for years. Hey, come try a free Saturday class. And that started becoming a problem because I would write a workout for our regular members that know how to do all of our exercises. I would write a workout that was very, very beginner level because I was anticipating beginners showing up.
I've done that.
And then when week after week we wouldn't have beginners show up, or we would only have one or two, I started realizing the workout that I was writing for the wrong population. I wasn't writing it for the paying members that were showing up on Saturday. It wasn't good enough for them.
Right.
So I cut that out, and I still started with you can schedule a free workout. So you come in, and I'm going to lead you one-on-one through a free workout. It would take up an hour of my time. You would do a workout that would, for lack of a better term, wreck most people.
Right.
Even though it was a basic workout, you take someone who has a very, very diminished level of fitness, and you give them a handful of body weight air squats, push-ups, the rowing machine, and 8 minutes later, they're wrecked. They're a little bit incoherent.
Right.
Their skin's a different color. They're breathing heavy. They're sweating even if the temperature is 40 degrees outside. And then at the same time, I'm trying to tell them now all the details of how our membership program works, how much it costs, how you sign up, everything.
Like during the workout.
Yeah, and they can't comprehend at that
trying
state.
To stay alive.
Yeah. So oftentimes what that would lead to is like, oh, well, I'll just send you an email with the details. Well, let's be real. Someone went through this workout experience, and now I'm sending them an email later.
Like, come back for this.
Yeah, they're like, no way.
Right.
They don't want to read it. They probably just trash it. So I recently started working with an excellent consulting company that is specific to the CrossFit industry, Two Brain Business. And they taught me about what they call the no sweat intro. I've adopted it for probably 2 months now, and it is the biggest game changer of any one business move I've made since starting this in 2011. So what it looks like now is you don't come try a free class, because we all know if you try something brand new, especially with a group of people that already know how to do it,
it's intimidating.
Yeah, you feel very, very out of place.
Yeah.
Like if you've never ever played basketball and I say, hey, come play this, come play a pickup game with me, like you're gonna have so many questions, but you don't have time to ask because everyone else is going full speed. You feel out of place, like you feel like you're slowing everyone down. So I don't want people to feel like that. So now what we do is someone can book an appointment online. They don't have to call. They don't have to text or email the gym. They literally see a schedule. There's calendar appointments. They click on one, and then next thing you know, they're getting a reminder email saying, hey, you have an appointment at such and such date at such and such time with our gym address. Here's what you need to know about it. They show up, and that's just going to be about 20 to 30 minutes of me sitting down and chatting with them about what brought you in here. Why are you even looking to get into fitness or into CrossFit? How can we help? What is your past like? Do you have any limitations? So that whole conversation is about them.
Yeah.
And then at the end of it, once I've learned a lot about this individual, I can make a recommendation as to, well, this is what we offer and what would be best suited for you. And at that point in time, we've had this conversation. They've I've earned their trust. They've built some trust in me. And then I tell them, hey, this is how we can truly help you.
Yeah,
and it's almost a no-brainer at that time. They didn't have to go through some super hardcore workout to realize the benefits of this.
Right.
We sort of reversed it.
That's smart.
I tell them first. Yeah.
So you've always seen like monumental results.
Oh
with
yeah,
that?
it's
just, yeah.
It's almost a 100% conversion rate when I sit someone down in this room right here and I have a conversation with them about them.
Their goals and what
Yeah.
they need out of this. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
everything. I bet like not many do that.
No,
Very
and,
few.
yeah, and you know, not a lot around here at least, and that's where everyone that's working with this same consulting company, Two Brain, they're learning that, so you know they're probably adopting that philosophy, and it just makes so much sense. Like you're able to really educate the person on what it is your business does with words and feelings and emotion and a connection instead of just showing them.
Yeah.
Like you're not just putting them in a Ferrari and saying like, hey, go around this track as fast as you can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's been a huge change, and I think more businesses should take that up. What's up, Madison? So anyways, yeah, that's been super helpful for us.
That's awesome, man. What about just
hey, hit the pause button.
Episode 3, there was like 100 of those. And then with the guys this morning, it was just one, but it's just...
What?
What are we actually doing? Alright. That was good. Maybe get to wrap up. We're 23 minutes. It's pretty...
How long are most of them?
This will be towards the longer side.
Okay, cool.
In a good way. Do that one, and then that, and then do you have a quote you want to... That was for them earlier.
Yeah. I'm just going to steal that one off my Instagram page. I don't remember exactly. I'm just going to look it up.
You got it? Or
Yes.
You can find it?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so that's awesome.
That's been super helpful for us.
Alright. So yeah, that's really awesome. Just that whole approach has to be just so much more comfortable and alleviates all that pressure with the potential client and all that. So that's awesome. Kind of wrapping up things here. One of the questions we like to end with is who's the first person you think of when you think spread the positive and the overall mission we're trying to do here?
All right. So fortunately, I was pitched this question beforehand, so I had a little bit of time to think about it. Now, this is not me saying I don't have positive people in my life, because I do. I have a ton of them. I mean, every person that walks into our gym, as a member, as a coach, my fiance, everyone is super positive. But when I read this, I was thinking like someone that is outside of the local realm and I've never met. They're more like global. So spreading the positive, I'm going to say Gary Vaynerchuk. So Gary V.
Smoke clap for that one.
Yeah. So yeah, probably hundreds of thousands, millions of followers and fans, along with a lot of haters. People just might not like what he does. If you don't know who he is, just look up Gary V. Anyways, so I think of him because he's preaching to all ages of every walk of life. Doesn't matter where you're from, your upbringing, your current economic status. Go out and follow your dreams.
Yes.
And make it happen and see what happens with it. And don't just like stand back and hide or sit and wait and hope somebody's going to deliver life to you. Like, you got to go do it. And he's preaching that every single day on a vlog, which is amazing. I think, per what he said, he's the first person who's had a professional cameraman follow him around to vlog, because most people have their buddy or their phone on a stick and they're filming themselves.
Right.
So yeah, what he's doing is amazing.
Yeah.